Hi everyone, this is Indra. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I am going to show the geometrical meaning, the geometrical interpretation of the algebraic formula a square minus b square. This formula a square minus b square is also called as the difference of the squares formula. Okay, please watch this video till the end so that you will be very clear what is the meaning of the formula a square minus b square. And if you don't subscribe my channel yet, please make sure to subscribe it and press the bell icon for immediate notification of all the uploaded videos from this channel. Without wasting any further time, let's go ahead. First of all, let me make a square of the side a. Okay, let me take the regular polygon tool and let me just make a square uh, of this side. Let's say this side a unit. Okay, here in this first step I have just made a square. This is a square, and let me take the variable a for its side, and let's say its side length is a unit. Okay, it is the square of the side length a unit. Okay, let me just type here. Okay, this is the square of the side a unit. Okay, this is a. Let me just a little bit extend the text size large. Okay, okay, this is the square. This is a square of the side a unit. This is a square. Okay, and let me put this a unit here. Okay, and let me make another square. Okay, and the area of this square is just a square. Okay, the area of this square is a square. Okay, let me type here. Okay, let me just write the a square. Okay, here inside a square. Okay. A square refers just the area of this is just the area of the square having the side length a unit. Okay, let me just little bit enlarge the size of the text. Okay, a square. This is a square having the area a square. Okay, a square unit. Okay, and let me take next. Let me take the sum part of this square. Okay, let me make another square. Okay, let me just make the another square having the side b. Okay, let me just take this portion of this line segment. Okay, the total is a. Let me just take only this portion here. Let me just take here. I have just taken this length. Okay, and here the next square which is going to be subtracted. I am just going to use the formula of difference of the square. So I am just going to subtract this part of this square, and this is also in square unit, square in nature. Okay, let me just type here. It has the side length b unit. Okay, this is b unit, and its corresponding area is the b square. Okay, let me just enlarge the size of the text. Okay, little bit having the side b, and the area is the b square. Okay, I'm just going to subtract this square from this big square. Okay, and if we subtract this square part from this big square, then the remaining part will be this region. Okay, let me just use the next color to it. Okay, let me just use uh, the next color for the subtraction part. Okay, let me just use the polygon tool. Okay, for this polygon, I'm just using the next color to represent this subtraction part. Okay, I'm just going to subtract this portion from the entire area. Okay, let me just use the next color to it. Let me go to the color setting, and I will use the white color for the object which is going to be subtracted. I'm just using this white color. Okay, where the white is not. Okay, let me just use once again white color. Okay, here the color is not okay. Let's assume that this portion is going to be subtracted. Okay, let me just undo it. Okay, I'm just going to subtract this portion, and the area will be just only a square minus b square. This area, let me just mark the portion after subtracting the b square unit. Okay, let me use the polygon tool, not regular polygon tool, and just making the remaining polygon. Okay. Okay, these portions will be left after subtracting the area b square from a square. Okay, this portion, let me just use the next color to it. Okay, this is just the portion having the area. This is having the area a square minus b square. Okay, this blue color area has the area, and this region has the area a square minus b square. And let me just split this portion, this L shape portions into the rectangular form. Let me just split. Let me use the parallel lines which is passing through here, this point, passing to this point, and parallel to this line. Okay, okay, this line. And here, if we split this L shape having the area a square minus b square into the two rectangles, this is one rectangle and then this is the next rectangle. Okay, let me just type here. And this rectangle, this lower rectangle, it has the side length. The total is a unit. Here we can see that the total length is a, and the b is subtracted here. B unit is subtracted, so this will be just a minus b. A minus b. Okay, this is just a minus b, and okay, this will be just the b unit. Okay, let me just enlarge the size of the text. Okay. Okay, the side length of this rectangle is just a minus b, and the width will be just a b unit. Okay, this is just the b unit. I'm just going here the a minus b, and here we can see the total is, this total is a unit. It is a square. It is the side of the square having the measurement a. Total is a unit, and the b unit is here subtracted, so that this will be just a minus b. Okay, let me just type once again. This will be again a minus b unit. Okay, let me just a little bit enlarge the size of this text. Okay, this will be, this side will be a minus b, or we can say this side will be the a minus b. And here I'm just going to fit this rectangle, the common part of this upper rectangle and the lower rectangle is just the side a minus b. Both have the side length a minus b, so we can exactly fit that side. We can exactly fit the side a minus b to each others for these two rectangles. Okay, let me just put this side a minus b on this side. Okay, let me just put. Okay, let me use the polygon tool. First of all, let me split these portions only. I will fit these two rectangles to make next new rectangle. Okay, I will fit these two rectangles to make the next rectangle, because they can be fitted because they have the same common side a minus b. This is a minus b, and this is also a minus b. Okay, let me just, here we can see this is a minus b here. Okay, here a minus b, this is a minus b, and here we can see this side also a minus b, so we can exactly fit them at this side, and the next new rectangle will be formed. Okay, let me just put the side a minus b on this side. Let me just do the alignment. Okay, for that let me just rotate first. Let me just use the rotation tool. Okay, here is the rotation. Rotate around a point. Okay, this object is going to be rotated around this point by an angle of, first of all, let me just use an angle of 90° in clockwise directions. Okay. Then after rotating this by 90° in clockwise direction, I am just going to fit, and here is the overlapping portions. I am not going to overlap. I am just going to make the new rectangle. Okay, let me just use the reflection tool, reflect about a line. Okay, and object is that object. I reflect about this line. Okay, here we can see. Here is the perfect fit. Okay, let me just delete the unnecessary parts. And okay, here let me do the undo. Let me just delete this part. Okay, here I have just put this rectangle like this. Okay, let me use the same visual style for these two. Okay, here I have just arranged this rectangle, with this first rectangle, upper rectangle, because they have the common side a minus b, so they can be perfectly fitted to each others. Okay, and the width of this rectangle is just the b unit, and okay, a minus b. This is just the a minus b. Okay, and let me just use the same color for the part to be. This is the part to be subtracted, and let me just use the next color to it. Okay, let me just use the visual to it. Okay, here this part, please neglect these regions, this lower region, and just shifted this portion. This rectangle is fitted here, so please imagine that it is not here. Okay, let me just delete it, and let me take the copy visual style for the same color to this, and just taking these stairs for this. Okay, there is this some difficulties. Okay, not necessary. Okay, here we can see that just fitting. I'm just I have just fitted this rectangle with this upper rectangle, and here let me just construct the new rectangle. Here a new rectangle is formed here. This new rectangle, let me just connect this new rectangle having the side length. Okay, let me just use the polygon tool only, not regular polygon tool, just forming a new rectangle, which is the combined form of these two rectangles. Okay, this is a new rectangle. Okay, let me just use the next color to it, so that that will be very clear to identify. Okay, let me just, okay, here a new rectangle, this new rectangle is formed here. Let me use that color. Okay, it is very clearly showing. Okay, here a new rectangle is this upper rectangle is formed after connecting these two rectangles. Okay, and here we can see that the measurements of this upper rectangle is side length is here. This is a unit, this is b unit, so the side length is just the a plus b. Okay, let me just erase that, and let me just type in the combined form. Okay, let me use the text tool and writing a plus b. Okay, the side length will be just a plus b. Let me just enlarge the text size. Okay, the side length is just a plus b of this rectangle. Okay, a plus b, and the side length is a plus b, and the width is here a minus b. Okay, let me just little bit enlarge the text size. Very large. Length is a plus b and the width is a minus b. So the area will be, let me type once again here, the area a square minus b square. The area a square minus b square, let me just write in the algebraic form. Okay, okay, the area a square minus b square, this will be, okay, let me use the text tool. This will be equals to just the area of this next rectangle, which has the side length a plus b, so length is a plus b, times the width is a minus b unit. So the area will be a plus b times a minus b. Okay, let me enlarge the text size a little bit. Okay, very large here. Here the expression for a square minus b square is often here a plus b times a minus b. It is the geometrical meaning of the algebraic formula a square minus b square. It is just the difference of the two squares having the side length a and the b respectively. Okay, it is just the difference of the squares. It is also called as the difference of the squares formula, and the result is just a plus b times a minus b. Here we can see visually. Okay, here we have finally proved the formula of a square minus b square by the geometrical method. In our next video, we will discuss more about such types of the topic. So please keep watching, keep loving this channel, and don't forget to subscribe it. And if you have any feedbacks to this comment, you can put your comments on the comment box below. And this much for today. Thank you, all of you.